Hello everyone. Today, we are going to study the topic sources, acquisition, and classification of data. Let's begin by understanding what data interpretation is. Data interpretation refers to the act of organizing and analyzing data in order to extract meaningful information from it. To do this effectively, one must have a good understanding of percentages, ratios, proportions, averages, and also be familiar with graphical representations. Data interpretation involves drawing conclusions from data that is presented either numerically in tables or graphically in charts. Now, what exactly is data? Data are individual pieces of factual information recorded for analysis, the raw information. Data interpretation tests not only quantitative skills but also relative, comparative, and analytical abilities. Statistics are the results of data analysis through interpretation and presentation. One important tool for working with data is graphical representation. Graphical representation is a powerful method of analyzing numerical data. It involves presenting data visually, typically using lines, curves, bars, or charts that are plotted on a graph. Why is this important? Because graphical formats make it easier to study patterns over time and frequency. They help simplify complex data and make problems more accessible. With a well-designed graph, trends and insights become immediately visible, which might not be obvious in raw numbers. Let's now talk about the general principles of graphical representation. Graphs are drawn using coordinate axes to perpendicular lines. The vertical line is known as the y-axis, and the horizontal line is the x-axis. The point where these two lines meet is called the origin, marked as point O. On the x-axis, distances to the right of the origin are considered positive, while distances to the left are negative. Similarly, on the y-axis, distances above the origin are positive, and those below are negative. Now let's explore different types of graphical representations, starting with the bar graph. A bar chart, or bar graph, is used to represent categorical data using rectangular bars. These bars have equal width, but their heights or lengths vary depending on the values they represent. Bar graphs can be drawn vertically or horizontally. Each bar's height or length shows the frequency or magnitude of that category. Also, bars are placed separately, with gaps between them, to indicate that the data is discrete. Bar graphs are great for comparing values across categories. They are commonly used to show survey results, population data, or sales figures. For example, you could use a bar graph to compare the number of students enrolled in different courses. Next, let's discuss histograms. A histogram is a special type of bar graph that deals with continuous data. Unlike bar graphs, the bars in a histogram are placed right next to each other, with no gaps between them. Each bar in a histogram represents a class interval and its corresponding frequency. Histograms are used to show frequency distributions, helping us analyze the shape of the data, whether it's normal, skewed, or otherwise. This is particularly useful when visualizing large datasets. For instance, you can use a histogram to display how marks are distributed among students in an exam, grouped into intervals like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, and so on. Now we come to pie charts. A pie chart is a circular diagram divided into sectors or slices. Each slice represents a portion of the whole, and the angle of the slice is proportional to its percentage. Pie charts are ideal for displaying fractional or percentage data. They are useful when you want to show how different parts make up a whole. For example, they can show how a project's budget is divided across various departments. Next, we move on to line charts. A line chart, also called a line graph, displays data points connected by a continuous line. It is especially helpful for showing trends over time or tracking changes across a sequence. Typically, the x-axis represents time or an ordered sequence, while the y-axis shows the measured value. Line charts are perfect for analyzing time series data. They help track how something changes from one time period to the next. Examples include monthly sales over a year, temperature changes during a week, stock market movements. And that brings us to the end of this session. To summarize, we explored what data interpretation is, the importance of graphical representation, and several key chart types, including bar graphs, histograms, pie charts, and line charts. Each of these tools helps us better understand, analyze, and communicate data in a meaningful way. We hope that you have understood the topic. To watch more videos and study effectively, check out the Eduref app and website.